stresses me out.
Just them being there, or the thought of
just
it?
the vase in general
Yeah,
stresses me out. I don't.
it's very valuable. So if you knock it over, I'm gonna be pissed.
Really?
No, it was like $12 maybe.
Oh, you purchased this?
I did.
I feel like most shit around my house that like hold things are things that I just like acquired somehow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've purchased any decorations.
Yeah,
It's just over time you just like collect things.
well, you're talking to a gay, so that's
Right.
That's
You're one of them.
one of them. That's yeah. Enjoying my decorations.
Six spoon, bro.
I was just like looking. I was like, because I put all my I've been packing just the past few days, so like put all my decorations away and everything. I was like, well, it looks dumb up there.
Oh, you literally just hung this stuff up just to
just for fun. Yeah, just for giggles.
Fuck yeah.
I had the hats. I had 4 hats up when Nate was here, and then 2 of them fell off. So I was like, I'll just throw random shit up there.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for having me.
No worries, dude. What's going on?
Thanks for the beer. Thanks for the brew.
Little garage beer action.
Garage beer. I've never heard of this.
That's I'm pretty sure it's like the Kelsey Brothers brand of beer or whatever.
I'll drink it. I'll still drink it.
I think it's theirs. I was told they have one, and I'm pretty sure this is what it is.
It's like the right combination of like bougie and dirtbag.
Yeah.
So it feels very Kelsey Brothers.
Yeah. Right. No, they I host cigar nights, so we had gotten people like bring over alcohol, and someone had brought that over one night.
That explains the yellow tint on your drop ceiling here.
Well, not in here.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he keeps a very nice house.
Well, yeah, I try. Do you smoke cigars at all?
Yeah. I have one that I'm sitting. Not like you. You surprised me.
Yeah.
Because you and I went golfing that one time.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I brought cigars, and you busted out this like lockbox.
Like actual queso.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I did not expect that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I'll just take whatever, man. Give me whatever you're okay with, like me not appreciating.
Yeah. Actually, I think I brought that tin of Sweet Jane's.
Yes,
and those
was. You know what? You turned me on to those.
Yeah,
but I haven't. Every time I've gone to a place with cigars, I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out where I can get them.
The cigar shop here actually has them.
Yeah,
in Queensbury.
Sweet. I'll have to stop maybe on my way back down.
Yeah. They're really
down
good.
Off the mountain.
They're real good.
Yeah. Well, we're here in beautiful Lake George. Just everything you could want.
Keep talking.
All right. See you later.
I forgot to turn these lights on.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Shit.
Have we started?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, all right, I was just going to roll with it. But then you were like, hang on a second. And I'm like, oh, all right.
There we go.
Oh, good. This is way more like casting couch vibes now. This is great. This is exactly
This is why I brought you here.
What you want. I wore the shortest shorts I own.
Me too. So there you go.
Fantastic. I looked at myself in the very tiny view, whatever.
Yeah,
LCD screen on that, and I'm like, all I see are my legs.
Yeah, sorry for everybody watching. This is a lot of legs coming at you.
There's a lot of leg action going on right now.
A lot of upper thigh you never thought you'd be seeing, but here we are.
No, I like it. It's good.
Yeah,
it's early summer. I don't have any sun yet.
Me neither. I've been trying to like every day I work. It's just uniforms, like long pants.
Yeah,
normally like somewhat longer sleeves. So every time I'm off, I'm like short shorts, tank top, like the exact opposite of that. So I try to get some sun. But
yeah, so it's like strippers are the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, their day to day, it's like long pants, long sleeve shirts.
Right.
They're just like, cover me up. This is what I want.
I'm ashamed of my body. I want to keep it covered up.
But no, yeah, I gotta find those cigars, man. I like those a lot.
They're very good.
Usually, I was like, hey, whatever. It feels like a basic bitch thing.
Yeah.
Are they kind of a basic bitch cigar?
No, they're like they're from a company called Drew Estates, and they do quite a bit of different things.
The Kelsey Brothers, actually.
Yeah. It's a Trump brand.
Yeah, super mega cigars. Yeah.
No, they do a bunch of stuff. I think they own like Acid Cigars. You may have heard of. They're more of an infused cigar.
Actually, I think that's what I have at my house right now.
Maybe
somebody gave me one.
They're very popular. They're very good too. But the Sweet Janes, they make different sizes of them. But that's the first cigar I ever really smoked, and really liked. So I've always been kind of a slut for those.
Yeah.
And then I found out they had those tins. And I'm like, that's kind of perfect for bringing golfing.
Well, that was
or
perfect.
Going out. Yeah,
absolutely.
Or if like with people that I don't know if they smoke or not, I'll give them one of those because those are pretty easy to
for like entry
smoke.
level.
Yeah.
Kind of get into it.
They make some fat ass Sweet Janes, so like that but bigger.
Damn.
They have those, and then they have like some sister cigars like it's like Ugly Betty or Fat Betty.
Nice.
Sweet Janes. There's Dead something. I don't know. There's quite a few of them in that line, but they're really good. They're all top notch.
Hell yeah, dude. No, you surprised me. You roll up, you're like all your shit together. And you're like, dude, seriously, when I saw that little case, I was like, what is he carrying around? It didn't even dawn on me that could be cigars. I feel like if you're familiar with like a road case for like camera equipment, that's what it was like. Yeah. And I was just like, all right, cool, man. That's cool. What do you have in there? Do you have like special golf balls? Like, what are we doing here?
I keep my gloves in there.
Yeah.
No, they I've got a few of those because excuse me. On slow nights at work when we're working EMS, when I work with certain people, we'll go out and like smoke cigars at night, and I have the case that I bring back and forth to work with me just to kind of keep everything protected and stuff. Or if I'm like going over to a buddy's house to hang out, I'll just grab that and go. But I've got like 3-4 of them, and then I also have like an ammo can full of cigars too. So
damn, dude, you're the manliest gay guy I know.
Yeah, I take my shit seriously.
Yeah, no fucking around, man. You own a gun, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Yep. If you lift up your seat cushion, it's
don't move around too much.
Yeah. Thing's a little finicky. You might hear some ticking here in a minute.
The guest chair.
Yeah.
Accidents do happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nate told me he was here recording an episode early, but he never told me when he left.
Yeah, he's don't check the boxes back
okay,
there.
Cool.
No, yeah. Yeah, I'm into that manly shit, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Cigars are newer. I only started smoking like 3 years ago because I had some buddies that did it, and I just kind of did it like casually. And then I started hosting cigar nights out here on the front porch, and just had a bunch of buddies over to sit and smoke, and like it was always super fun. It was kind of like a staple in like our friendship a little bit. So
good shit.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, my friends and I just play Xbox.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Pretty gay, to be honest.
It's pretty gay. It's super gay, dude.
No, I wish I was more of a gamer because I feel like that's just an easy way to stay like up with friends. Like it's
dude. Yeah, I'll be honest.
It's a cool way to do it.
2020 when COVID hit, like that, like rekindled a lot of my friendships. Not like we were like we didn't have a falling out or anything because all my friends and I are pretty tight. But it did get us back into this like groove of talking every day. Sure. Because before that, it was like a lot of like, hey, you might go a few weeks and not, say anything to each other. Right. And now it's like every day.
Right.
And I think COVID had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
So, that was cool.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a positive that came out of everything, that was part of it. Like we definitely that's when the group chat kicked off. That's when the, us playing a certain game every night kind of thing kicked off. And it was just like, oh, how do we stay connected while we're all separated and stuff? Because none of us lived near each other either. So like, that's another thing that was weird too. Nothing really changed, but it was the fact that we couldn't see each other if we wanted to. Then it was like, well, fuck you. We're going to get together however we can.
Oh yeah.
So that was interesting.
So Mateo Lane, one of my favorite comics, he does a lot of videos like that where he streams.
Oh yeah, my wife and I watch them all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love his videos. He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's but he's like he does that with his friend group, and it's just cool. Like they're so close knit, and like they talk every night, but they're playing video games.
And they're playing the gayest video game.
Oh yeah,
it's
like Dress to Impress.
They're playing
Fortnite and shit.
They're playing Fortnite and then Dress to Impress, which is literally just a game where you design outfits.
Yeah.
And then you all vote on them, and they're so catty about it. They're like, she did a terrible job with that.
Yeah,
just like, all right.
Yeah, you put that pattern on that dress, God.
No, I've seen Mateo a couple times.
Have you?
Funny dude. He's so funny. And now he's on Broadway.
Yeah.
It's just so cool.
I'm like, he's actually one of like my favorite, like at least probably top 2.
Oh, I mean, dude, yeah. He's
so funny.
Comedian. He's a singer, which is what you also do. Yeah. So like it makes sense that like, and he's very funny.
Yeah. And I respect his career decisions. Like he's very smart at knowing what he's good at and playing it. It's like the cookbook. Like he did a whole series on YouTube about like making pasta.
Yep.
And then he rolled that out into a cookbook, which was just so smart because like for his fan base, I'm sure he made a lot of money off of that.
I'm sure he did just fine.
and it's just like, I don't know, he just knows who he is, and he plays into that really well. So I just respect his money moves as a comic, but he is also very funny. But,
yeah, I don't know how he has the time, man. The guy's in like amazing shape.
Yeah.
Which that takes up a huge chunk of your day. But he's also like constantly doing comedy.
Yeah.
But also now he's on Broadway.
Yes.
And then he's still like streaming
doing,
video games and
Yeah.
stuff. And
It's insane.
I think he has a podcast. Does he have a
Yeah.
podcast? Yeah. So it's like, dude, how?
Respect the hustle.
How?
Yeah. Respect the hustle. Wow. So Shawn Barnes, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Oh, not much, man. Just keeping at the grind.
Yeah.
Grinding, comedy.
Yeah. Any shows lately?
Any shows lately? Yeah. I what did I do recently? Couple spots at the the Comedy Works
Nice.
recently, so that was cool. And then I got a couple Don't Tell shows recently.
Oh, yeah.
That went really well. And
Yeah.
then
Are those out in Binghamton, or you
the last one I did was like the Binghamton area.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that was cool. Like,
they do a lot of those out there. I wish they came up this way a little bit more.
Yeah, Mike Peters runs all the stuff down there.
Yeah.
And he's a cool dude. He has a podcast too, On the Mic with Mike Peters.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, if you
Check it out.
or don't. I don't give a fuck. It's his podcast, not mine. He won't hear this.
Yeah. Fuck other comics podcasts.
Yeah, except for mine. Listen to mine.
So you posted the podcast music
podcast
thing?
rap.
Yes.
Yeah, that I did. Yeah.
Which was funny because it's like the day after
It was
I asked you
literally
to be
the
on
day
here.
after.
So
I was like,
weird timing.
don't take this the wrong way, dude, but I'm making a rap about being on people's podcasts. I hope that's okay.
No, that's funny. So the Don't Tell shows went well though.
Don't Tell went really well. And then next month I'm going to LA for a week.
Are you really?
Yeah.
No shit.
So I'm going to LA for a week next month.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I don't have my exact shows locked in, but I've been guaranteed spots throughout the week. So
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
I've been told that. So once I'll have those, I'll post them and stuff.
Okay.
But
That's really fucking exciting.
yeah, no, it is.
Have you been out there for comedy before?
Not for comedy, no. I've gone out there for film festivals before.
Okay.
And I've done like a couple open mics here and there while I was out there, but I've never like gone for comedy.
Sure.
So that's gonna be exciting.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I got like
excited
an Airbnb and shit, and I'm just gonna like lock in for a week and
That's fucking sick. Yeah.
do everything I can.
That's
That's
so cool, dude.
Thanks,
That's awesome.
yeah,
I'm excited to hear how that goes. Are you? Do you know how many spots you're gonna be doing, or just?
By the sounds of it, I'm hoping like one a day.
Okay.
As far as like shows.
Okay.
And then whatever else I can probably find while I'm out there. As far as like,
Sure.
I'll try to grind some mics.
Yeah.
And stuff during the day. It's tough out there, dude. Like, I know in New York you have to like pay a lot,
Right.
or not, when I say pay a lot, I mean like often you have to pay
Right.
to do mics, and it's like $5 here, $5 there.
Mm.
It's like, all right, whatever, dude. Out there, it was like you gotta. A lot of times you pay for the spot. You're not allowed. Like, I can't speak for all the mics. I can only talk for the ones I did while I was out there. But it was like you can't record your set.
Okay.
Because they record it, and if you want the footage, you have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, well, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm
Right.
not. You know what? To be fair, I'm sure that's not all L.A. open mic. I'm sure it was just the couple that I went to that happened to be like that. And but yeah, it just like left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, kind of a money grab more than anything. It
Yeah,
sucks.
which I get. Like money moves. Like I respect like that's how it's done or
Mhm.
whatever. But at the same time, it's like, fuck you. Come on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, these are the people, if they do well, are the people that are going to be paying your bills eventually. You know what I mean? If these open micers do well, eventually they're going to become resident like type comics in your scene, and you're going to want them to be happy to come.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather you have like a 3-drink minimum and like a
At least then I'm getting drunk.
right. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Well, that's exciting. Are you allowed to announce where they're at? The shows are at, or?
Well, I don't know yet. That's the thing.
Okay.
So I'm working through a friend of mine who books a lot of shows out there. So I can't make any assumptions.
Sure.
But there's a good chance at the Ice House.
Okay.
There's a slightly smaller chance I might be able to do something at the store. I don't want to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's booked yet. Yeah, I don't know what's.
Yeah.
I don't know what's officially booked yet. He's gonna let me know his ASAP. Because I told him, I was like, dude, don't invite me out there if this is gonna be a waste of my time. He's like, no, it's not that. He's just like, I just won't know the entire lineups and the timing and stuff until it gets close. And I'm like, fair enough. But he's told me that it's going to be.
LA is probably hard.
It sounds. I swear to God, people are going to watch this and be like, "Oh, he's about to get fucked." Like people are going to watch this and they're watching this and they're like, "Yeah, he's about to get screwed over for going out there." I'm trying to remain optimistic.
Yeah. No, I think it'll. Yeah. That's
like I feel like I vetted the entire process as much as I can, and I was like, okay, I feel like this is gonna be good.
Well, it probably has to be kind of like the last minute like booking thing because so many people are in and out of there and probably do pop-ins at those stores all the time. So
yeah. And the guy I'm working with, it's actually his name's Mark Saratella.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's from around here, but he lives out in LA. I met him through a mutual friend of ours, Holly Vigino, and so he hasn't done me wrong yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not. He got me a couple gigs down in the city where I got to open for some cool people.
Yeah.
He got me the spot where I opened for Adam Ray. So it was like, okay, he's done. He's done fine by me so far.
He's a very well connected individual.
Yeah. I was hanging out with him once, and he literally got a phone call from Jay Leonard.
I'd be like, "Is this real life?"
Yeah, I'm just like, I went to pick him up because we were going somewhere, and he's just like, "Hey, can you come in the house really quick?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm just waiting there, and his phone rings. It's just like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'm like, "What the hell is happening?" Hey, I was just asking about this show that's coming out.
That was actually really good.
No.
It was actually really good. It did sound like Jay Leno. Wow, that's cool. So
yeah.
So I wanted to ask about the Adam Ray experience.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it briefly at the open mic, but like, how was it? Tell us about it.
It was cool. It was just awesome. I don't know. That was my first time performing in front of that many people.
Yeah. Where was the venue at?
So it was the Paramount Theater in Peekskill, New York.
Okay.
It's like a 1,000-seat theater.
Wow.
I'm
sure sold out.
It wasn't sold out, but it was pretty full.
Okay.
They were competing with. It was a rescheduled show from another date.
Oh.
And just so happened the same night they rebooked it for, there was also a Kill Tony show going on in Poughkeepsie. And those audiences overlap quite a bit. So I think that's part of it, part of why it wasn't sold out. Because the night before I had seen his show in Troy, and that was sold out.
Sure.
Same size theater.
Yeah. I'm sure he does really well when he comes up this way.
Yeah. So what had happened was Mark, who I was telling you about, he was in town because he's actually very good friends with Adam.
Nice.
Like he was in Adam's wedding and shit. Like they're tight.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, and because they came up to about the same time out in LA when he started out there, and so he was in town because he knew Mark was from this area. He was like, "Hey, I'll book you." He booked Mark to feature for him on this like leg of this like tour he was on, and Mark sent me and Holly a message being like, "Hey, I put you guys on the list. If you guys want to come hang out at the Adam Ray show." And we're like, "Yeah, totally,
of course."
And, so I'm driving out there. I meet up with him, and we go out there, and I'm hanging out in the green room, like we're just hanging out. And that's really cool. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's literally just like this back room, at least for Troy Savings Bank Music Hall. Sure. That's more of like a concert venue. Sure. So the green room's more of just like the backstage area. Yeah. But it was still awesome. Yeah. And I was just there as an audience member, and it was a very funny show, and the audience loved it, and it was great. And then after the show, we're hanging out in the back, and that's when I'm really getting introduced to him and all that stuff. And Mark's just like, "Oh, this is Shawn Barnes. He's a comic around here, and he's like very funny, blah blah blah." And Adam actually kind of like, I've met comics before where they're like, "All right, great, you're a comic, whatever." Yeah. And I don't knock them for that. That's just they meet comics every day, all day.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure a lot of them are like, "Hey, what can I do for like?" So I just try to be cool, right? And just be like, "Hey, nice to meet you, man. Great set, loved it." And then he was just like, "No, tell me about the scene around here." And I'm like, "Oh, all right, yeah, totally." So we get chatting in a little bit and stuff, and I'm just hanging out. And then Mark is like, "Hey, if you give me a lift tomorrow, I bet maybe Adam will let you go up." And I was like, "Oh, all right.
You can have my car if you want.
Whatever you want, man." Yeah. And he was just chatting with Adam for a second. And then out of the blue, like, Adam's just like turned to me in the middle of the conversation. Was just like, "Hey, well, how much time can you do?" And I was like, whatever, man. Like, I know he's not going to ask me to do an hour. So I'm just like, "Yeah, whatever you need." And he was just like, "Hey, if you drive Mark down to Peekskill, you want to do 10 minutes? to open the show. I'm like, yeah, of course.
Damn.
But I'm just playing it cool. I'm like, yeah, man, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you really shaking awesome. Inside? Were you like...
In the inside, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be, hey, man, yeah, no, that's great. I'd be happy to. And so the next night, we drove down there.
That's crazy.
I was getting a little... We're on the car ride down. He's texting with Adam, and Mark's just like, hey, can you actually do like 8 minutes? I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get there, and then he's just like, actually, can you do like 7? And I was like, what is happening right now?
Right.
What are you doing to me? He's just like, hey, man, I'm just going by what... I'm like, I already get it. And then right before I go out, Adam's like, hey, man, just don't go over 10.
Cool. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Part of me was wondering if it was like a strategy to like make sure I didn't go over.
Sure. Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, make him prepare for 7, but he can do 10.
Right, yeah.
Because he'll probably go over. You know what I
Sure.
mean? But no, I did like a pretty good 10, and I think I did go 30 seconds over.
You didn't get kicked off stage,
bro.
though. Yeah.
I was cooking. Everything was great.
Good. Yeah, how was the audience? I'm sure they were incredible.
Dude, you're the opener, so it's like they suck at first.
Sure.
And I'm not trying to say that to be shitty. You know, like that's why they call it the bullet too. Like you know, people want to take the bullet.
Mm-hmm.
The other opportunity I had with Mark end of last year, I got to open a show at the Stand, and I got to introduce Neil Brennan. And that blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know I'm going out there because Neil doesn't want to go out there cold.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's working on shit.
And most of those people were there for Adam Ray. So they're, they're probably like, just get these people through.
Let's get through. I'm just like cracking the barrier here.
Sure.
Like, and I definitely had a few moments that like popped.
Sure.
And that felt really good.
Yeah.
And it was all worth it when I walk off stage and he's just like, hey man, really good set. Just like,
yeah,
fuck. All right.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So it was really cool. Chatted with him a little bit, and that was kind of the end of it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You try not to, you know how, like in this industry, you don't want to be a pain in the ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but like, you got to find that sweet spot of like, you just got to be a good hang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's be a good hang, like, but also respect the game of what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, write good material, be good on stage, be punctual and all that and professional, but also like, don't make it weird.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, hey, thanks for letting me open. Can you sign this form? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, so when I met Neil Brennan, it was like, he's like a top 5 guy for me. You know what I mean? I've gotten to work with 2 of my like top guys.
Wow.
And it's been awesome every time,
Yeah.
but you got to be like fucking cool about it. And like, so when I met Neil Brennan, I was just like, he was just like, hey, this is Shawn. He's going to be open for you. And I was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I love your stuff. That's it. Just like, hey.
And he's like, are you peeing your pants right now? Like,
and the whole time I'm just like,
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, man, just when you go up there, just say Netflix. That's fine. I'm like, just say Netflix?
Yeah.
That's it? You just want me to say Netflix? That's all you want?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I'll just say Netflix. That's fine. I'll just say, I'm from Netflix. That's weird, right?
It's much different than around here. He regularly features at Comedy Works.
Exactly. Yeah. You might have seen him at the open mic in Troy. Like,
yeah, that's quite the credit to drop for an introduction.
Like, just say Netflix. Okay. Chappelle's Show? No, don't say that. Okay.
Yeah. He's got a few Netflix specials out
He's
now.
3, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So like that was cool.
Yeah.
And I actually got to see him again like a couple weeks later and like hang out with him a little bit in the green room. So like that was really cool. But again, I was just trying to not, and maybe I'm taking it too seriously. Maybe I'm like, I'd rather take it, I'd rather ease off than risk going a little too hard with these people.
Yeah, because it takes one bad impression to really kind of change things. We're ruining opportunity.
Exactly.
Like,
the last thing I need is for somebody to be like, look, yeah, he was funny and everything, but he's a fucking pain in the ass to hang out with.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Right.
Like, that's the last thing I want. So, like, so it was, I don't know, it's really cool. So the other time I got to work with, like, one of my, like, all-timers, I got to work with Todd Barry. I got to open for Todd Barry, and like, that was really cool. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
Was that up here somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I was at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
And after the show, and it was just like fine, like bullshitting backstage a little bit. He's a ball buster a little bit, but like in the best way, you know what I mean? And we're just chit-chatting and stuff. And then after the show, he's just like, well, what are you doing now? And I'm like, nothing. And he's like, oh, we're going to get food. You want to come get food? I was like, yeah, I'll get food with you, Todd Barry. Yeah, what are we talking about? Yeah, Todd Barry. Like we go to one of these restaurants in the mall that's still open. Like 3 or 4 people come over to him while the whole time we're sitting there, and they're just like, "Are you Todd Barry?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I opened for him." You know, I'm just like, no, I didn't. But yeah, it was. And then I felt.
Hey Todd, can you cover this for me? Like I didn't bring my wallet.
Well, dude, kinda. That's kinda what happened, dude. So like I'm sitting there, and then I realized I left all my shit in the green room.
Oh shit!
Fuck. So I'm like, hey guys, I'm really sorry. I'll be right back. So I run upstairs, and I'm like, don't leave.
Yeah.
So I go back downstairs with my stuff, and then they bring the check out, and I'm like, hey, can you? And I was like trying to be like, hey, can I have a separate check or whatever? And they're like, and he's just like, no, I got it. And I'm like, can I Venmo somebody? I was like, I do not want to be that guy right now who just like doesn't pay for his.
Right.
And he was just like, you're not being that guy. It's fine. And I'm like, okay, Todd Barry.
Yeah.
like I didn't want him to be like, oh, and then I paid for that fucker's dinner.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. It's always hard to kind of gauge where people are at, because some people could be really nice to you and like still like you still had a bad impression on them, you know, and they just don't say it to your face,
just
you know.
polite.
Yeah. So I'm always kind of weird about that line too. Like I've only got to perform at Funny Bone once, and it was for opening for Damon Williams, and I was like, it was my first time there. It was
it's a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's just different.
Well, and nobody really tells you what to expect.
Right.
Like you go into it kind of like knowing just like how a show works, but nobody there is kind of like, hey man, I know it's your first time.
Yeah.
This is how this is going to work. You kind of show up and they just kind of expect you to know.
Right.
So it's a little intimidating. It takes a few times of doing it to be like, I get the routine now.
Well, I was thankful. So I hosted the show. Gus Young featured.
Oh, perfect. So Gus knows what's up.
I was like, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? He was like, oh, you're good. Like, just do this. And like 10 minutes, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. And it actually ended up being really fun. It was really fun.
That's great.
Show. Yeah, that's really cool to have those opportunities too.
It's cool. I mean, it's just, and it's luck, man. Like I know the difference between like, you know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't say it's just luck for you though.
Okay. Here's what I was gonna say. Here's what I'll say about that. Like, it is luck, but you have to set yourself up to be able to take advantage of those opportunities when they present themselves. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he had come up to me and was like, hey, or if Adam Ray was like, hey, how much time can you do? And I tell him 10 minutes when I don't really have 10 minutes. Right. Or if I'm like, yeah, whatever, and I don't actually have that time.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be prepared to do those things. When those things happen, when those opportunities happen. Yeah. Because like I've also seen people take opportunities that they're not ready for. And I think that's a lot of what we do. A lot of comedy is doing the things you're not prepared to do and realizing it after the fact.
Yes.
So I've told this story before about, so like, I'm sorry if I'm repeating it, but like the first time I did 10 minutes, I realized right afterwards that I was not ready to do 10 minutes. I thought I was.
Yeah.
And then I finish and I'm like, oh, I was not ready to do that. And then it progresses. Like the first time I did 20 minutes, I got off stage and I was like, I fucking nailed that. I nailed 20 minutes.
Sure.
And I watched the tape back and I was like, yeah, that's fucking great. And now I have the experience to watch that tape back and go, I didn't have 20 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like you start watching that stuff back and you go, oh, it was just a mind fuck, because it was like, yeah, I had done better than I had ever done before, but I wasn't doing my best.
Right.
It was just, you didn't know the difference.
Right.
And then now I've hit a point where it's like, okay, I've done 40 minutes and I knew it went well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I know the difference. I've also done 30, 40 minutes and been like, that was shit. That was so bad. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, it's experience isn't just about the ability to perform well. It's the experience of knowing the difference when you have a good performance and when you don't.
Sure. I talked about that with David Stickle on his podcast, because I was on there a few weeks ago, and I told him, like, I record all the sets that I ever do.
Yeah.
And there's sets that I first few months doing comedy, I was like, man, I did really good.
Yeah.
Now I watch back and I was like, oh, that's actually complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
There may have been a laugh or two, but like just you're kind of, you don't know what you don't know. Like your experience is just that, only what you've been through before. So like right now I'm at the point where I've done quite a few 5-minute sets, even 10-minute sets. I'm really wanting more opportunities to do like 15 and 20 just to build up, but it's hard.
They're harder to find. Yeah.
And like I've taken, so like my first 20-minute set I ever did was probably like 6 months into my comedy career. And it was for a firehouse that reached out about doing like comedy during their dinner for a banquet.
All right. I can already tell you that went poorly, didn't it?
Not awful.
Okay. Because that kind of event usually sucks.
Well, yeah. So the chief at the time, I went to school, paramedic school with his daughter.
Okay.
So she kind of knew of me. And then I have like specific paramedic firefighter material.
Fair.
That carries pretty well.
Gotcha.
If I didn't have the experience I do for work, I would have fucking sucked ass the whole time.
Yeah, okay.
But I had some good pops throughout because I spaced those out enough to where it was like okay.
Right.
But
did they know you were going to do comedy when you got there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
good. Which is good. Yeah. Alternatively, I did like a show with Rev House. They were hired to do a show for the New York State Arson Investigators Conference.
Okay.
For a lunch break, and it was myself, Travis Steele, and then Mike. Not Peters.
McLaughlin?
No. Shoot. Spears.
Oh, Mike Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we show up. We're like, we have like an hour over this lunch break to do a show.
Yeah.
So I was doing like 10, 15,
right,
25, and then like 30. And we get up there, and the guy's like, yeah, so they're going to be getting their food. You're going to sit down and do the show while they eat. And I'm like,
yeah, you're
okay. We didn't tell them you guys are coming. We just want you to go up there and start doing comedy. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
No, it's
and
not.
I'm like, no, it's going to fucking suck, dude. So we were all looking at each other like, this is dog shit. Like, this is going to be terrible. So I had to go up first and tell them that we were doing comedy.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Well, I walked up on stage, and people were just sitting down, like mowing down on this food. And they just got done having this lecture about like what materials burn the hottest. Like,
so it was like a seminar. It wasn't even like
it was dry ass material. The lecturer before me was like, and this is a couch, and this will burn for 20 minutes. And like it was like they were just
you were fucked.
Yeah.
They wanted to bullshit.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
They just wanted to sit down and bullshit about this stupid conference they're at.
Yes. I get up there and the mic doesn't work. So I'm like,
man.
Hey, everybody. And I'm nothing. Yeah. Crickets. Yeah. So I have to walk off stage after getting everybody's attention, get the mic to work, and then come back up and tell them, hey, I'm going to do comedy. Literally half the room gets up and just walks out.
Of course they did.
So I'm like, fuck.
Man.
But yeah,
that's crazy. I get booking those shows. Like, I get it.
Yes.
Because they usually pay well.
They do.
And like, it's like whatever. But you got to tell the audience.
Yes.
So that's on the people who did the the people running the seminar. Should have told the people there, like, hey, there's going to be comedy during.
That dude that booked this was literally, I got off the stage and walked to the back, and he's sitting at a table just.
What have I done? This is my fault. They'll never let me come back here.
Yeah. But whatever. Like, I still enjoyed the opportunity because I got to run some material.
Yeah,
and
man. I did a Christmas party last year, and it was like, and it was for a union. I think it was like it's either plumbers or it was some sort of construction type union. And they were fine. They weren't loving it.
Yeah.
But like, it was just awkward.
Yeah.
And but it paid well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
They were happy to have me.
Yeah.
Nobody was like, hey, never come back here. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, all right, there are worse ways to spend a Thursday night or whatever. Yeah. So
my dad works at a company called Sutphin. They manufacture fire trucks. And he had reached out. They knew I was coming home for Christmas. They have like an annual Christmas party they do for all the employees. And he was like, hey, some of my bosses found out you do comedy. They thought maybe you wanted to do comedy during lunch break. Could you do half an hour? I was like, no, I cannot do half an hour. That's not happening. Like, I'm just not ready for that. I was like, if they want something, I could do like 15.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable doing 15 to where I know the quality is going to maintain. I could probably do 20 if they want that, just like riffing and like doing jokes about you or whatever. Yeah. And he's like, okay, let me get back and he asked, like, I was like, I'll be home anyway, like I'll just go do the show. And they're like, no, they want to pay you a little something. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
like, just
don't turn on the money.
It's don't expect
for something like that. Don't turn it down.
So I went, and actually before the show, like 2 weeks beforehand, I was in Ohio. My dad had a heart attack.
Oh shit!
at work, and was like ambulanced out and everything. So he was recovering, and I still went and did the show. And I told everybody, I was like, my opening line was, yeah, I know a lot of you are wondering about my dad. If you didn't know, he went in for a major operation. Things are well. He's home healing, and he now goes by Mrs. Kevin White. And like that crushed because they're fucking manly dudes in there. Like, he's a woman, you know. They crushed. I do 20 minutes. It's okay. It wasn't the best. I've done.
No opener or anything like that. You just
just me. Yeah, and they knew I was coming. Thank God.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I did some like roast about fire trucks, like other manufacturers and stuff that actually worked pretty well. Like, so it was cool. They paid me $800.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not nearly. You could pay me
you take
$20.
Money.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Good. But they were like, well, we wanted to pay like for your travels and stuff like that, and I was like,
just go with it, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
because it's not their money either.
Right. Oh yeah. Not
like
at
you know
all.
what I mean. Like it's not individually their money either. So like, who gives a shit if an organization or whoever wants to pay you?
Yeah.
Let them pay you.
I was like, my jaw fucking on the floor. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
I'm not worth this at all. But
so funny.
Yeah. But no, so back to your original thing. Like I think it's cool to take opportunities when you can get them. And like, I not to downplay your skill as a comic either, because you are really funny.
Thanks. Yeah.
And I think that's why you're getting these opportunities, is because
it helps.
Yeah. You like,
and I'm not trying to be humble or anything like that. I mean, I'm trying, but no, but like that definitely helps. But I think it's just important to be appreciative to the people booking it and tell them that like, hey, just show up and be professional.
Yeah.
And also like, don't be a buzzkill. Be on time.
Yeah. Yeah. Be on time to things.
Don't piss anybody off.
If people are late to anything I book them for, whether it be shows,
of course,
podcasts, or whatever,
an hour and a half late here tonight.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But I gave you a heads up. I that was a different situation.
Yeah. I know you're good. You're good. I don't mind at all. Yeah, no, I think I don't want to downplay your skill too. Like I think you're putting in the time, and
I appreciate
and doing that well. So
depends who you ask.
Yeah,
if I'm putting in the time, but okay, yeah.
I think you are. So yeah. So what do you like? What's your like? Are you doing full-time comedy? Kind of like your goal, like end run, or do you have like specific things you want to do with comedy? Or
I mean, yes. Ideally, if this could turn into a full-time thing, obviously that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue on that road as long as I can.
Sure.
But I'm also going to let things happen as they happen. And I think that's the best route for me. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people come into this thinking like, all right, and then 2 years I'm gonna have a Netflix special, and then like it's like, okay, relax.
Yeah.
Just write jokes. I'm in a writing slump right now, and it's driving me insane.
Sure.
I feel like I haven't written anything decent in like 3 months, and it's like stressing me out. But like I'm still going to the open mics, and I'm still like trying to put those reps in. It's giving me an opportunity to work on different skill sets that I might not necessarily be working on.
Yeah.
So like, you find your groove, and allow yourself to be uncomfortable sometimes, but like find your groove and stick to that. And so like, it's like I said, short-term goals for me, I'm realizing are like the best way to go about it.
Sure.
I remember shortly after I first started doing comedy, like going to a show at the Funny Bone and saying to my friend Jay that was with me, I was just like, this is a goal. You know what I mean? This is a goal. Like, yeah, Netflix and everybody wants to like, oh, I want to be at the Cellar. And I'm like, no. Okay, look at what's in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like running a race, right? They say they don't look at the finish line, look at the person in front of you.
Right.
Like, chase down the person in front of you and then worry about the rest, And so it's the same thing with this. Like, just look at what's in front of you, bite-sized goals, achievable goals. Like, not that other goals aren't achievable, like great grandiose, like, goals aren't things you can strive for, but, like, you still have to, like, eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? So just focus on those short-term goals, keep going to mics. And I hate that whole, like, keep going to mics, because that's the advice every professional comic gives anybody who's starting out.
Right.
But it's kind of the truth.
Right.
But going to mics it's not just about, like, showing up. It's about putting the effort in, but also, like, showing people that you're serious. You know what I mean? And you never know, like, you know, you go to enough mics and then somebody producing a show goes like, hey, you know what? That was actually funny what you did. Like, you should come do it. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, those bar shows are opportunities. You know what I mean? And you never know what could blossom from them.
Right. What could
and there's other things, too. There's other things that are unique to just our situation, being, like, upstate New York comics. Like, we're close enough to New York City. We're close enough to Buffalo. We're close enough to Boston.
Right.
Like, there's all these places you can go, but your daily stuff, your daily work is going to be on the local level. But that being said, like, we already drive everywhere for gigs as it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, 2 hours for a gig is nothing. It's like, okay, that's what it is. There's nothing wrong with driving an hour and a half, 2 hours to an open mic.
Sure.
I'm not necessarily saying you have to do that, but it's about what you want to get out of it. You know what I mean? So go introduce yourself to other scenes. Go, like, I've met a bunch of people in Binghamton, and now I'm booking stuff in Binghamton.
Yeah.
I've met people out by, like, Utica, and I'm booking stuff in Utica. I've met people in Rochester. You know what I mean? So, like, you go and meet these people when you have the opportunity, or even if you're there for, like, my wife hates this, but if we're going somewhere on vacation, I'm like, well, I got to do an open mic while I'm here. And she's like, well, why? And I'm like, just to meet the people.
Right.
Just so people can, like...
It keeps it kind of exciting, like, you know, trying your material in front of a new audience, meeting new people. You just don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
So, I like to answer your original question, like, long-term goals. Like, yeah, I do have long-term goals of, like, hopefully this can become something I'm doing to pay the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's about just looking at what's in front of you. So, like, okay, I wanted to perform at the Funny Bone. I'm doing that now. I wanted to perform at, like... get booked on stuff in New York City. I've done that. I wanted to get into festivals. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I wanted to open for national headliners. I've done that. So it's like, now it's like, what's that next goal? And right now my next goal is like, okay, I want to become, like, a consistent headliner.
Yeah.
Like, or somebody who's capable of consistently headlining a show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my next goal. I don't think I'm there yet. I have technically headlined a couple shows, but not like hours. You know, not doing like, I'm doing like 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which, you know, works locally like this, and especially if you have a strong feature who can put in like 20.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like, it's just about setting those short-term goals and making sure you're taking, you know, every bite, every inch to get towards that goal. And then once you achieve that, you can look back and look at what you've done.
Yeah.
You know, so
I credit Kay with this, but, like,
she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
She doesn't, other than this. No, she I heard her talking about, like, her kind of starting off. She wrote down a bunch of goals that she had, like, just on a piece of paper, and, like, just, like, which is something, like, that's not a new thing that she created, but, like,
sure.
I was like, in the context of comedy, I was like, that's a good idea. I'll start doing that. So I had, like, a 1 year, 5 year, kind of 10-year goal. And that really helped me in perspective to kind of be realistic, because, like, I think, like you said, everybody's goal is like, I want to make it big. I want my moment.
Right.
But we're not ready for that until you're ready for it, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't just happen overnight.
Right. And, like, even, like, heaven forbid, say you had the opportunity for, like, the Adam Ray to open for him, but you weren't ready for that. Like, you only were, like, a year or two in, and your material wasn't that good. Like, that would suck.
Dude,
like,
going up there and doing maybe 10 minutes and, like, hopefully putting 10 minutes together, I would be shitting my pants.
Right.
Like, that's a situation you're not bringing notes on stage.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bring a notebook
like,
up there.
yeah. Like, I've seen pros do that, but like in a club when they're working shit out. This is a theater. This is like, that's like next level shit.
Right. You got to, you got to be on your stuff.
Yeah. And like, you just got to be ready for these things. That's all. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm figuring this out as I go along. I'm, building my parachute on the way down kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All I can do is speak on the experiences I've had. And in my experience so far, it's like those small achievable goals, but always moving forward. That seems to be the way for me.
Sure. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it, honestly.
It's great. And honestly, I assume I'm going to hit a brick wall every step of the way.
Sure.
And you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to keep moving forward. And like I said, I'm stressing out about writing right now, but I'm also like, oh shit, what's actually coming up that's going to do something? Right. So I got this trip to LA. Like, I feel like, okay, this could be something. Well, and take every opportunity you have while you're out there. Like, if I just go to LA, reluctantly show up at a show or two, and then the rest of the time I'm just in my Airbnb being like, this is what I got to do, and this is what I should do this, and what I should do. Like, no, you got to go do the thing.
Right.
Because it can be scary.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's scary to put yourself out there.
We also have to do stuff like live life for material to come to you, which is like just part of the game, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. So when's your trip to LA? Did you say?
I'm leaving July 8th.
Okay, so a few weeks away.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And I'll be out there for a week.
That's dope. Are you traveling by yourself, or are you going out with anybody?
I'm going by myself.
Solo gig, dude.
And I think that's going to be...
And he's never coming back.
Yeah, I'm not coming back. No, I'm going by myself. I told my wife, I was like, hey, if you want to come, you can come. She's like, you're just doing comedy? I'm like, yeah, I'm just doing... She's like, no. I'll stay home.
Yeah.
Because, when I'm locked in, I want to be locked in.
Mm-hmm.
And she's cool. And that's another thing. I have a partner who's super supportive of what I do. Like, I'm gone I'm gone right now. Like, I'm gone multiple nights of the week. Luckily, we don't have kids. Right. You know what I mean? That would be a totally different scenario.
I have misspoken about on this podcast before.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't know why I thought you had like a son or something. But
people just assume, man. Yeah. Like, I give dad vibes, I guess.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, and I we don't have kids, so it's not. I'm not being an absent father, just like leaving multiple nights a week.
Yeah.
But I'm fortunate that she understands the importance of like going after, trying to achieve the things you want to achieve, and she gets frustrated sometimes.
Sure.
Like, I'll be leaving for a mic, and she'll be like, "Really?" And I'm like, "No, I know." And I'm always the kryptonite is always I can go like, "You can come with me."
Right.
You're welcome to come.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, nah.
Did she used to come a lot to your
dude. She's seen me like perform. She's seen me at an open mic like once. And that wasn't even like in my current comedy career.
Sure.
I started doing comedy in college, actually.
Oh, okay.
And so I was a lot of start and stop for like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of starting from like 22 to 32. It was a lot of starting, stopping.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was just like, all right, I just got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that had to happen that way, just to experience a little bit of life. But yeah, so she would go to a couple open mics maybe here and there back in the day when I was doing them. And more recently, she saw me she's watched me in like the competitions. So if I have a competition, I'm like, babe, I need that vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I need you to vote for me. So she'll come out, Nice. And then aside from that, though, like she came to watch me the first time I did the Funny Bone.
Oh, cool.
The first time I was there, like I was hired to work the Funny Bone. She was like, all right. She came to that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Other than that, she's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I get it.
She has a YouTube channel. And
nice.
And she's like a bunch of like 100,000 subscribers.
Oh wow.
So
what does she do?
It's like thrifting and stuff.
Okay.
She'll go to like thrift stores and repurposing and stuff like that, and that's cool and everything. But like, she'll be like, "Did you see my video?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's fun. I got Nate, my boyfriend, and I were like, I do the podcast, and there was a while where like I was like, "Hey, did you watch the podcast?" No. I was like, okay, like it's not for everybody.
Yeah,
I don't even think he listens to podcasts. I'm like, I don't blame you.
No, dude, I think I'm better off. I think it's almost better to have separate interests, dude.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
She does her thing, I do my thing. We have the things that we do together.
Yeah.
We have the things that we do separately. I'll see you in bed later.
Yeah.
I guess that's like,
yeah.
I'll try not to wake you up when I get home at 2 a.m. after a gig.
Yeah. That's funny. Nate will come out to a decent amount of open mics when he can hang out. But I think it's also just time for us to catch up because we'll like at Lark we'll go out and get dinner or have a beer and just talk about our day.
Right.
Which is kind of nice. And then we just enjoy that like that scene. You know.
Does he like comedy though?
Yeah.
Oh really?
He does.
I feel bad. I yelled at him once.
Did you?
On stage.
He
was on his phone.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, your boyfriend's a comic. He needs to teach you comedy etiquette. I was like, you need to get off your phone.
When was this?
This was at in Saratoga at it was Ethan's show at that concert venue place.
Yes, now I remember. That was really funny. I thought it was funny. And you're not wrong.
I was like, dude, you're in the front row.
Yeah.
I can see you, dude.
Yeah. I think I started laughing instantly because I was like, I couldn't really see who you're pointing to, but I knew.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, I get it. You've probably heard all my shit before.
It's funny because like we'll be at shows and well, just in general, when we're out in public, he has a hard time keeping comments to himself sometimes.
Sure.
But it's really like funny shit and it's warranted things like a kid's being irritated and he's just like the you know. So on stage,
whose kid is this?
Yeah. So on stage, if someone's bombing and like not doing well or something, he'll just be like, "What the fuck?" But like way louder than it should be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Come on, be quiet."
Shut up. I have to hang out with these people.
Right. But it keeps it's fun. Like we have a good time when he comes out. So it's
that's great. No, that's good. No, I guarantee you, if my wife came out to an open mic, she'd be like, "Can we just leave when you're done?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just go?"
There's been nights when he asked if he has the same thing.
Sure, and that's totally fair. There's nights I want to like. There are nights that I have just, dude. There was a night maybe a month ago. I had like a crisis, dude. I like, it was an open mic, and I'm a believer that you cannot bomb at an open mic.
Right.
It's an open mic. You're trying stuff. Let it go.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not bombing. You're practicing, and. But it did not go well. I'll say that. And I was just like, shit. And I paid my bill and just left. And I like to at least hang out for a bit. If I'm not going to stay till the end, I'm like, I want to give the courtesy of the other people like performing. You know what I mean? And man, I just bolted out of there. I was so angry.
Yeah.
I like called my wife on the way home. She's like, "Why are you calling me? It's 10:30." And I'm like, "Because this is bullshit. I don't even know why I do this. Yeah. Like, why am I'm not funny."
Yeah.
How come nobody told me? How come nobody told me I'm not funny? How did they? Am I like?
Yeah. That's funny.
Is this like a Make-A-Wish situation? Like, and I just don't know.
Yeah. I mean. It is. I didn't know how to tell you this, but that's why you're here.
Everybody just comes
Come on out, yeah.
Oh, hey, everyone.
That's why I'm packing up all my shit so I can fit everybody in here.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah. It is. It's hard having nights like that because it is very
and you're
discouraging.
Going to have them, and you have to let them happen.
Yeah.
For every bad night, you'll have a decent night.
Right.
And then every once in a while, you'll be blessed with a good night.
Yeah.
So...
That's why I used to go up to Burlington all the time because their mics were really good and you would just get laughs. Like they're a very generous audience, but they're also very young and like college age, so like they laugh quite a bit. So
but they're there for a good time, which is good.
Oh yeah.
Open mic crowd is mostly it's 50% comics.
Right.
Usually more. It's like 90% comics. And then depending on the one mic we do a week at like, Comedy Works where there just happens to be audience.
Right.
If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well.
Yeah. 'Tis what it is.
100%.
Gotta roll with the punches, I guess.
Yeah.
Not every fire arson investigator show you do is gonna be a great
turnout. But for every fire arson investigator show there's a Neil Brennan show at the Stand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not true. For every 30 or more fire arson investigator shows there's maybe. Yeah.
I hosted a show, a Firehouse comedy show up here a few Thursdays ago.
Right over here?
Well, it was at the Fort William Henry at the Blacksmith Bar.
Yep.
With myself, Greg Kraft, and then Dan Guerin headlined.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so good. It went so good. Like it's stressful producing a show. Like it 100%. Just is. You have I had to set up all the sound equipment. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I've produced one show
in
my entire career. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe 3. But like
it's hard.
I hate doing it.
Yeah.
All the power to everybody who produces shows, you included. Like
Well, I don't do as many as I did last year. Last year I did quite a few, and they were all like either like at different theaters or like around an event or like at the amphitheater in town, like something kind of bigger. So there was a lot of work to be put into it, and it was just, it kind of sucks because you want to do it so you have the opportunity for stage time, but then you're hosting, so you're only doing like 5 minutes up front. So, but this show, I only intentionally had 3 of us on, so I did 10. I kind of formatted like Funny Bone does. I did 10. Greg did 25, and then Dan did like 35, 40.
Yeah.
And it was so good. Like, it was the best show I've produced.
Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I kind of don't want to do another show just to end up.
Oh, dude, I get it. I get it, dude. You have that really good show. I've had it maybe 3 or 4 times where my body knows the difference. Sure. So I have this weird adrenaline rush. And when I get off stage from a really good show, like, I can literally feel my body shaking.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just feels good.
Yeah.
And it's maybe happened 3 times.
Yeah.
Where you just get off stage and you're like, holy shit, I did it.
Yeah.
Everything hit.
This was one of those shows for me. And it was like, I'm not huge into crowd work, but I'm trying to be a little more interactive with the crowd and not like do like, oh, what do you do for work? Or like that kind of thing, but like kind of intertwine my jokes with the crowd a little bit more. It's like, I was setting up a premise, and I said I was a paramedic, and this was all a bunch of firefighters that were in the room. And this guy up front that came in late was like, oh, want to be a firefighter. And so I was like, okay, I know you're going to be a target. So I do the joke where I say like the premise is like annoying people in the ambulance. Yeah, if they're annoying or irritating to me, I add 10 pounds to their weight in the chart. And then I just did a little side-eye glance at him, and like the room erupted.
It just worked.
Yeah. And I was like, this is fucking great, dude. I got
then when they're just with you.
Yes. And like the laugh quality was different because they were like,
they were genuinely laughing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can tell the difference after a while when people are just laughing because it's like, this is the time I laugh.
Yeah.
They might actually think it's funny, but it's more of a ritual laugh versus like a guffaw.
Yeah.
But when it's like they laugh because they're like, holy shit, like, it feels really good.
It's so rewarding.
Yeah. And when it comes to crowd work, it's rough, right? Because I think that's like a lot of people feel like they need to do it. Right. And I do think it's a skill set you should practice if you want to do more of like club type shows. Because I think people are, for better or worse, people are kind of starting to expect it. And I think it just helps you connect with the audience. Right. The way I've been doing it lately is like, I try to start with some crowd work and I just see where it goes. Sure. And if it fizzles out right away, I'll go into my material. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not looking for it, but I'm letting it happen as it happens. And I've come to realize like, oh, you can actually get really cool moments that way when you're loose with it, as opposed to going out there with intent to do crowd work.
Right. Yeah.
That's for me. I can't speak for everybody, but
for sure. Yeah. In my mind, I kind of have to have a plan for my material. So like I'll normally, before a show, I'll write, like everybody does, just like write out my set. I'll practice that a bunch, like in that order, and just like make sure I'm like polished on that. So it'd be really hard for me to go out and just try to do crowd work because I need some kind of structure in my brain. And
especially with like the level we're at, where it's like you only have 15 minutes if you're lucky.
Right.
I'm not going to waste 5 minutes of my time trying to make crowd work.
Right.
When I only have a limited amount of time on stage. Right. Now, when you're headlining a show, it's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Take as long as you want, typically.
Jeff Akuri does a bunch of crowd work. Like, that's what he's known for. And he's like a New York City club. Like, he does Comedy Cellar a bunch.
Yeah.
He kind of, I learned this a little bit from him. He will, like, have a premise that he's going to get into, but he has like a question, a follow up, like gets into crowd work first. Yeah, kind of introduce the premise. Like that's kind of cool. So I did that a little bit with. I have a bit about like weird injuries. So I ask the audience, hey, do you guys have any weird injuries? And sometimes people will pipe up, and you kind of get like a cool bit out of it. But I'm trying that just a little bit to dip my toe in crowd work.
Yeah, totally. No, I have a couple bits where I ask a question directly to the audience.
Sure.
And like I kind of have a couple like responses based on what they say, And I guess that's not really, it's like fake crowd work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I have a canned response ready to go.
Right.
But a lot of times, like, they'll say something that might throw me off. Not throw me off, but like throw me a curveball that I'm like not expecting, where I'm just like, oh, okay, and I'll go a different way with it. Sure. You know what I mean? And but at the same time, I can easily get back into my set.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, nice, dude. So okay, I wanted to ask you about change directions. Can we talk movie for a little bit?
We can absolutely talk movie. Yeah.
So you've got some cool stuff going on recently.
Yeah.
Movie came out.
Yep.
Plug it, share.
Okay,
Like
so my friend Jay Leonard and I, we're a team of filmmakers. And we just made our 5th feature film together,
which is awesome. I didn't realize it was your 5th movie.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So we did Death Before Discomfort, the other one. That's what it's called, the other one, not to be confused with.
I thought you were just saying, yeah.
Nope. No, Death Before Discomfort, the other one, Middletown, Break Glass, and now this is It's Always Almost Over.
Yeah. Which.
You're
Great
in.
movie. Yeah.
Which you're in.
Yes. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
Thank you very much.
We've talked about it on here. The day after the movie premiere.
Screening. Yeah. It's not a premiere. It's a screening.
Screening. Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm not privy with the terminology
of
you movie folks.
No, okay. So like there's a lot of, I don't mind talking about it. It was a friends and family screening, like invite only kind of thing.
Sure.
Because if you do a premiere, then a lot of festivals will be like, well, you've already premiered it. Why do we want to?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes
so
sense.
that was a friends and family screening, which it was. I mean,
But the night after that screening, Joel came on here.
Yeah, no, I listened to it. Yeah, it was, you guys were very nice. You said very nice things. That's when you said you thought I had a kid.
Yes.
That was the episode where you said that.
Yeah,
you thought I had a son.
Something about me. I just always picture you with a small being. I don't
That's
know.
not okay.
Take that for weight.
I'm not okay with that. Do I give off this? Yeah, doesn't Shawn usually have a kid with him?
Yeah. Every time I've seen him.
I've only seen him with a kid.
Yeah. Keeps him in the car, I guess.
Keep the window open a crack.
Throw some Cheerios on the seat. You'll be fine.
Perfect.
No, I really had like. I'm not just saying this because you're here, and I wasn't saying it during the Joel episode because we just watched it, but it was genuinely a pleasure to watch that movie.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
For so many reasons, because like it was just a good movie. Like the script was cool. Like the plot of the movie was unexpected. Like I didn't expect it to go where it did.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it was cool, and like it just made you think.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is actually like it really does get you to think, which I think is the purpose of a movie. Like,
man, especially with a movie, and thank you for saying all that. And a testament to Jay. Jay's the writer and the director. I produced. I'm just getting shit done on set, and scheduling and dealing with locations and actors and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's his story and his direction. So that's a lot to do with it. And then Adam Moreau, our director of photography, was just fantastic. He just did a killer job with that. But to work at our level, it's a small budget, micro budget, like essentially zero budget compared to a lot of other projects out there. We talk about how much we spent all the time. This movie cost us about $13,000, which is nothing.
Wow. Yeah,
that's nothing. In our previous movie, Break Glass, we only spent like $1,800.
Wow.
So, and that was a road trip movie that we shot in 2021.
Okay.
So it was a lot of COVID tests and things like, you know what I mean? Like, because we wanted to make sure we were doing things on the up and up.
Probably a nightmare as a producer.
Yeah.
To handle the logistics of all that.
Dude, so we were shooting on weekends because, everybody has full-time jobs and we're just bringing people in when we can. And every Friday evening, we'd get everybody together and do a COVID test.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't say everybody together. We pretty much met in my backyard, and everybody's doing.
We
COVID
follow
tests.
CDC guidelines.
Honestly, we did. We really did. Yeah. And luckily, we didn't have any issues.
Good.
Yeah. So that was good. Yeah. But at our level, the story and performance really matters. You know what I mean? Not that it doesn't matter at the higher levels, but you want to make sure that you're doing a good job of the things that you can control. We're not doing a movie with explosions or fucking, airplanes or car chases and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not realistically within our budget. So we're doing movies with just people talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so those people need to be saying some interesting shit in order for it to for people to maintain their attention.
Sure.
And so we got so lucky with our cast.
Yeah.
I can't tell you enough. Like there are no holes in that cast. Like, especially at this level, you might have one or two really good actors, and then you kind of can notice the soft spots. We've been just blessed with like amazing talent and just like a pool of actors that we know that are really good at what they do.
Yeah.
And that I think goes the farthest without getting the most recognition. Like, that being said, everybody talks about how like, oh, you did great, and when they watch it, but I think by comparison, they don't know what it could have been.
Sure.
When you have, I go to these film festivals and stuff. So like we just went to New York Cinefest with this movie, and it was great. Two of our actors received award nominations.
That's awesome.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
That was very cool. But you go to festivals like New York Cinefest and throughout the country, like different festivals and stuff, and you start watching things and you start seeing where kind of the bar is for this level of film.
Sure. And
I think we're kind of crushing it. Like, I don't want to talk us up or anything like that. Like, when it comes to comedy, I'm all like, I suck. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to filmmaking, I know how good the team I'm working with is.
Yeah.
So I'm totally comfortable with talking about how great they are.
Yeah.
And any other producer in my shoes could do what we did. But I think any other cast, crew, and director and DP and all this stuff could not have happened without the people that did it.
Yeah.
So they did such a good job that there are no. I guarantee you, there's not another $13,000 movie that looks as good as that movie.
Yeah.
Or is performed as well as that movie.
Yeah.
Are there holes in it that you can, like, if you're a filmmaker, you could be like, oh, that's weird how that looked like that, or I wonder why they did this. Like, sure, if you're a filmmaker, you know what you're looking for.
But it's probably only like nitpicky things.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, no, and at the end of the day, it's fantastic. We've had people watch it. We had people watch it at the film festival who came up to us afterwards who had produced other projects within and they all want to talk budget. That's all they want to talk to at these things, which is great. They should talk about that, and when somebody came up to us who had produced a feature that we had watched the night before, and he was just like, so what was that, like $150,000-$200,000 movie? Like, no, not even close.
Yeah, wow.
And there was somebody else in that festival that, like, they had a $3 million budget on their movie. But that's like how they introduced themselves everywhere they went.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, I directed the $3 million budget feature that's here right now, and I'm like, okay, how about you just tell me about the movie?
Right. And that doesn't equate to it being a good project, like
right?
A good.
And a lot of times you owe people then, not owe them money, because a lot of times people put money into these things, they know they're not getting it back.
Yeah.
But you owe them something. You know what I mean? So it's like cast a certain person, or hire a certain DP, or hire a certain director. You know what I mean? Like, so your hands are tied because it's not your decision to make, because it's not your money. And so a lot of times you watch these higher budget movies. I say higher budget compared to what we're making, and you notice a lot of flaws because you're like, oh, that's the concession they had to make to get the budget they had.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's what they had to do in order to justify, like, hiring certain people.
Sure. Yeah.
So we're really happy with the lane that we're in. We're really happy with this groove that we found. We want more money. You know what I mean? So we are hoping that somebody sees this and likes what we do to the point where they trust us to give us money and just kind of say, do your thing, guys.
Yeah.
If this is what you're doing, this is what I want you to do.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there has like $50,000, they're not
that'd be sick.
Sure what to do with.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you guys are already working on your next. Well, I saw Jay post about.
Jay did post a picture of his next script. He hasn't let me read it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's rewriting over and over again. But
he even said that. I think he said it was like the first of many drafts before it's even ready to be looked at. But no, it was,
and you did a great job that day.
Dude,
the day that you watched that scene. There's a scene in the movie where it's like a who's who of Albany, the Albany comedy scene.
Oh yeah, it was great. It had a dramatic turn. Well, my table had a dramatic turnaround towards the door.
Yeah.
Crushed.
Kind of nailed it.
Yeah,
kind of nailed it.
Pretty good. No,
that day was fun because, like, I feel so bad because, like, as the day started, I remember being like, guys, this is all day. This is going to be all day.
Right.
And people are with you when you say that at 9 in the morning. And you're like, yeah, all day, whatever, I'm here. And then like 5 o'clock hits, and you're like, hey, you guys are doing great. Like, wait, we don't get to leave yet? No, it's gonna be all day.
Yeah.
When you say all day, you mean like, no, yeah, I mean all day. Like, it's gonna be a late night.
Sure.
Do you want some coffee? And then like 8 o'clock rolls around, and they're like, all right, dude, we've been here almost 12 hours. And I'm like, yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah,
we're getting there. And I'm like, so I feel bad, but it's also like, I told you it was all day.
Right.
Like, and I'm more specific than all day too. I tell people like, hey, this could be like 8, 10, 12 hours. Right. Like, but it's hard when you have a crew that size, a cast that size for that scene. That scene had a lot of people in it.
Right.
So there's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. Everybody, for the most part, hung out and stuck it out, and was a trooper. So
no, it was a fun day. It was just kind of neat to hang out. I think we were all working on writing comedy, like writing material. We were just sitting there.
It was perfect. But it was a lot of fun that day.
But that was one of my favorite parts of like watching the movie back, was seeing all the people, because it's just fun. Because like you're like, oh, there's Brad. Like he played this creepy guy role, and you didn't know he was going to be in it.
You
but
didn't
then
know
you
he was
see
going to
him,
be in there. Yeah,
and you see how perfectly he fits that role. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Brad.
But like it was just so funny. Or Will, like for instance,
Will
like,
was great. Will's character was great.
Yeah.
Kay did great.
Yeah.
Kay did such a good job in her role. She had a big role.
Yeah.
As far as like all the local comics are concerned, anyway. Yeah. She had a big. She was a supporting cast member, and she did a great job.
Yeah.
And Patrick crushed it in his. And we also had a couple even small parts that you don't even like catch at first. Like Thea was in it, and you're like, oh shit, like But yeah, like everybody did a great job.
It was so fun. Yeah, it was a cool time to watch. So, is it going to be? Are you guys releasing it for people to watch at some point? Or?
So the way the process kind of typically works, and right now we're in the festival process. We've gotten into one so far. We're waiting on June, July. We're gonna get there's a big months for like getting yeses and nos.
Oh, okay.
Got several no's so far, really? But they say if you're getting in 10% of what you're submitting to, you're doing a good job. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We've done one so far.
Same as comedy festivals and stuff.
Yeah, it's really all the same. Like, it's a crapshoot. There's a comedy festival recently that I got rejected from, and then you like see who else is in it. And I'm like, well,
this isn't my make or break like moment.
Yeah, it's like, it's a little messed up. You didn't accept me, but you okay, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're like, at the end of the day, who cares? It's just who they picked. So yeah, so we're kind of like, that kind of takes a year.
Sure. Wow.
Of like, because you kind of have to go through the whole cycle of festivals.
Yeah.
And see what you can get into. And then hopefully over the course of that, you build up enough interest that maybe these festivals are big enough that, somebody involved in that was like, hey, you should check these guys out. Yeah. And then you try to find a distributor.
Sure.
We've self-distributed. We've distributed with like our previous projects. We've also went through like a film manager. So like we hired them basically to help us find the right distribution situation. And it's a crapshoot too of what you're going to get. Like Break Glass was a lot of fun. But we don't own the rights to it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Currently, like we will again. And when I say the rights, we own the rights to the movie. We just don't have the rights to show it anywhere.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like up in the air right now. But it's on Amazon and on Tubi and stuff like that. So like it's because of that distribution company, it is out there for people to see. So if they just want to see Break Glass, it is out there. Yeah. They can watch it on Amazon and Tubi and stuff.
Yeah.
And same thing, but with Middletown, we had a different distribution company that was like a super mom and pop kind of a small time place, and they were like, yeah, we'll put it on everything, but you got to do all the work. And we were like, okay, but we get a bigger cut of that situation. So it's like we haven't made any money.
Yeah.
Every 3 months we get a check for like $30.
Yeah.
Just like, hell yeah, dude. So
bind your pull it.
But it's going well, and if anybody wants to see it badly enough, let me know.
Yeah, we're just keeping an eye out. Yeah, reach out and go support it. There's an Instagram page, so like go follow it on there.
Yeah. Always Almost Over movie.
Yeah.
I think is what it. That's bad that I don't know what the Instagram is off the top of my head. But anyway, it's Jay's gonna watch this back and be like, son of what the fuck.
No, it's cool. So it's funny, like I've had 2 other like film opportunities since that. that was cool because like it was the first time I've ever been on like a set anywhere and kind of see the process of like lining up shots, getting different angles
the work
of
that
things.
goes into that. Yeah.
You never understand how much you're doing it or how much goes into that until you actually see it happening. It's
most of the time it's just in between shots, setting up lights and moving the camera around and being like, this is where it needs to be.
Yeah. There's so much logistics to figure out. I was in April, I was a set medic for a movie that was filmed up here called Christmas Spin, which is very much like a Hallmark theme.
I was just going to ask. That sounds like some Hallmark bullshit.
Oh, it for sure is.
Yeah.
It's not. They're not picked up by Hallmark that I know of yet, but that's what they're going for.
Was there fake snow?
Oh yeah, of
hell
course. Yeah. But like an ice skating themed movie.
Oh wow.
So it was quite the production. It was really cool because their budget was like $1 million.
Yeah.
But they went well over that because they had just a shit ton of people working.
Yeah.
They had a set medic.
So I was saying, if they had a set medic, this thing definitely cost more than $1 million. Yeah.
But it was cool. It was like neat to see the crew and cast was like fun to work with. And just
did you have to do anything? Did anybody get hurt?
I passed out a shit ton of ibuprofen and Band-Aids. And
very nice.
That's about it. Yeah,
I had a friend who was a COVID officer. In 2020.
Yeah.
When they first started making movies again, he was a COVID officer, moved out to LA for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And worked on like a Michael Bay movie.
Sure.
It was a shit show, he said.
Yeah.
But they paid really well.
Yeah. I would not want that job.
No, he said it was hell, but he had to disinfect Jake Gyllenhaal's trailer.
I'm putting that as a credit on my resume.
Yeah.
There's so much cum everywhere.
Wow, it's almost impressive, actually.
Yeah. Hey, how did it get that much on the ceiling?
That's stalactites. It's crazy.
That's good. That's a stalactites. There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. I was like, stalactites are hanging tight to the ceiling.
Tights are on top.
Tights are on top.
Tights on top.
Tights on top. Okay.
Mites from the bottom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Stalactites.
But no,
let's go spelunking.
Spelunking. No, I did that, and then actually I've had 3. So I was also the set medic on one day of a music video for In This Moment.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's from around here, isn't she?
Yeah, like Troy.
Yeah.
So they were filming at one of the studios in Troy, and they were doing like suspension things. So I got to go in and see that, which that was a different ball game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Altogether. But really cool, beautiful, like the cinematography of everything was beautiful.
Yeah.
The shots I got were incredible. And then on a more local scale, my buddy Frank, who does like local like indie horror films.
Cool.
I had him on the podcast a few episodes ago. He actually used this as one of the scenes for his film, and I got to be like the bad guy that was
nice.
So it was cool. Like it's
hell yeah, dude.
Film is like it's just a really cool creative outlet. Like it's neat. Yeah. You have to be like Frank, for instance, like we had to really kind of be creative with how he's doing things because it was just him and me, and he's doing this movie.
Been there, man. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and mad respect to people that do it like that, especially on your guys' scale. Like there's a lot of work that goes into that. There's a lot of coordination. But to see the product that came out of it was really cool. So, like I'm excited to see like Frank's movie when it comes out.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That'll
Send
be
me
fun.
a link. Let me know.
Yeah, you'll see me with some blood coming out of my mouth and a
nice.
demon look in my eyes, I think. So
hell yeah.
We'll see. But I'm a gay ghost.
Boo.
Boo, bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
No. But yeah, that's cool. So what do you guys have anything on the schedule for the movie coming up? Or
currently no, but we're in the, like I said, we're in the thick of response time.
Sure.
So hopefully soon we could start getting some feedback.
So follow on Instagram and keep tabs on it.
Yeah, you'll hear all about it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, cool. Anything else you wanted to plug related to movie, comedy?
No, man, you can check out the other movies. Break Glass and Middletown are both on Amazon and Tubi, and our first movie, Death Before Discomfort, is actually also on Amazon.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So that's cool. That was our first. You can definitely watch that and be like, wow, that's where they started, huh? And it's the same thing as when, I was talking about doing comedy and you watch your first 10 minutes and you're like, I wasn't ready to do 10 minutes. And you do 20, you're like, I was ready to do that, but then you really weren't.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's similar to that. It's I stand by that movie. There's a lot of shit in that movie to this day that I stand by. I will put toe to toe with the stuff we do now.
Nice.
But it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch.
Cool. Yeah.
Because we learned a lot.
Sure. Do they have Instagram pages, those movies, or?
Oh, probably, but they're so inactive.
Okay.
Just follow me.
Yeah.
Just follow me, Shawn Barnes 32. You'll see all that stuff.
You'll be tagged down in the description. So
yeah. Follow me on Twitch.
Yeah. You've been getting into streaming.
Streaming on Twitch. If my dad knew I made money playing video games, he'd roll over in his grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
How's that streaming going?
It's good. I've been off for about a month or two now, just because we ended up having the movie weekend, and then comedy picked up, and so I feel bad that I haven't gotten back on my routine, but it will come back.
You've been traveling a shit ton, so
that's and so it's been inconsistent. I hate to say, the few fans that I have been like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah, and I'm like, "I'll get back to it, I swear," and I will. But I figure if that's of all the things I do, that's probably the one that's going to take the hit most of the time.
Sure, kind of low on the totem pole for.
But it's fun.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
It's neat. That's another reason I kind of wish I played video games, because it's a cool thing to post. I like Mateo. I like watching him when he streams, because it's just a kind of fun way to interact with him, But well, nice, dude. Well, we'll probably we're at an hour 20, so we're probably gonna wrap up.
All right, great.
We got someone else coming in too. So.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Ethan.
Oh, he's coming tonight.
Yeah.
Cool. Is he waiting outside?
I don't know.
Because if he is, just leave him out there.
He said he was getting dinner in Lake George, and then text me whenever.
Who gets dinner in Lake George?
A lot of people.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess they do. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? Once I leave here, we are in the putt golf capital of the world.
You'll play a solo 18 rounds.
I got my putter in the car.
You bringing your own putter to?
No, only fucking lunatics do that.
Yeah.
But people do it, man, and it's crazy.
Yeah, you keep it in the car for other reasons.
I mean, I do have my golf clubs in the car, but that's just normal shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if I busted that out over at fucking Pirates Cove or whatever the fuck
around the world golf.
Hey, what's up, guys? No, I won't need the club. I got my own. It's like when you go bowling and you bring your own ball and shoes. Yeah.
It's like you have that long golf club that's you hold up to your chest.
The chest.
You pull out a glove for that. That'd be amazing.
Just hey, can you pull the pin on this one?
There's no pins. What are you
talking about, man?
What do you mean there's no pins?
No, but thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it. I feel bad it took so long for me to come up here and get on.
Oh, no, dude, it was fun.
Yeah, we'll have to have you down on Super Salad sometime.
Yeah, that'd be
Super
sick.
Salad podcast.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I want to catch up. I want to talk to Jay at some point, because we've only talked briefly in passing. So
well, he was when I told him I was coming up here, and he was like, "Oh yeah, tell Caleb to go fuck himself. They didn't ask me." But you know what? I would never do his podcast if he wanted me to.
Well, you know what, Jay? You too.
Well, and then I told him, I was like, dude, if you want to come up, I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah.
Because he had to go to the same work thing I had to go to.
Oh, did he?
And it just didn't work out. But
well, I'm moving, and in the new place I'll have a new studio. So I'd like to get people to come up.
Be closer to my house.
Yes. It'll be closer to pretty much everything. So cool. Well, thanks for coming up.